They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the ground, they're setting up a reverse, but he'll keep it himself. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Tyree Wilson, former 7th overall pick. They're on the tack. 3rd down, 3 to go. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his tight end, Max Johnson. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. He'll look to throw. Now a screen going to be set up for Singletary. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Off the play fake. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, drafted back in 2019 out of Washington State. It's Gardner Minshew.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you, the season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing. It's an entirely different level of excitement once opening day rolls around. I don't know about you, but I'm excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
Ouais, ça serait bien, mais j'ai pas le temps. T'as raison, vas-y.
He'll try and throw with Minshew. He'll try and get there on the ground. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
Great job here by the quarterback on 3rd and short. Knowing that if nothing's there downfield, he can pick this up with his legs. And not only is he able to pick up the 1st down, he gets a whole lot more than that.
Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Minshew. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
C'est pas tenir sur tes pieds, toi. Hein. Mais t'es une vraie crevette. Hein. Parce que les crevettes, elles ont pas de pieds. Au revoir, mon amoureuse. Je t'aime.
Just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him
in trouble. Down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Here's a screen set up for Warren. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Now this looks like a design run, and he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is DeVito. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
Oui, bébé.
There's a fine line between trusting your
J'arrive.
Oui, mais aussi tu vas en fait prévoir que quand tu as besoin de autres territoires, aussi j'aime beaucoup les déplacements, l'espace, de comment en fait les déplacements et comment.
En fait, la mécanique d'enchère, elle est rigolote, c'est que quelqu'un enchérit un endroit,
Oui,
souvent adjacent à un bâtiment, et en fait l'enchère doit continuer avec une adjacence en fait.
Ouais.
Donc du coup, des fois, tu peux enchérir un endroit parce que tu vises un territoire un peu plus loin.
Et tu as des objectifs par rapport à les territoires,
Ouais.
par rapport à comment tu places tes bâtiments, surtout on va dire la chef-d'œuvre, non, c'est comment
Le monument.
Les monuments, voilà. Et
On va être très précis sur les mots, hein, sur les termes de jeu.
Et quoi d'autre? Bon, bref, c'est sympa de jouer, c'est agréable et c'est en fait c'est compliqué, mais c'est pas non plus un casse-tête. C'est
pas très compliqué parce que ta pote Florencia qui joue à pas grand-chose, elle a compris les règles relativement facilement.
Oui, c'est pas trop compliqué, oui, évidemment. C'est pas un nucléum, mais je ne pas un nucléum. Bon, bref, mais bon, il faut quand même. C'est pas un jeu, c'est pas. Bon, bref.
Ok, je vais passer au mien. Alors, du coup, on en a parlé vite fait. J'en ai parlé dans ma dernière vidéo. C'est Inventeur, que je mets en 5.
A little bit
Ah,
too much
carrément.
faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll get this only up to about the 33-yard line. He'll come up on a second down and 8.
Je crois pas, hein.
Now DeVito. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. They'll try and run for the first with Singletary. And he will have a Giants first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Christian Wilkins, the former Dolphin, in there to bring him down. So, first quarter in the books here on.
Ouais.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts.
Ouais. Ouais.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
3rd and long. Back is DeVito. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Raiders offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt first time they had it, But they'll try again in this scoreless game. It's first and
Si,
10.
ce que je vois.
They put Adams in motion.
Je vois.
On first and 10, it's Minshew. That one caught by Adams. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5.
Oui,
and
non, mais
sets
c'est
up
encore.
second and 5.
À le 25, il n'y a pas grand monde.
The receiver thought he had
Mais,
a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the
Le
quarterback.
problème, il est, alors là, c'est parce que vous avez fait la morue et voilà, il y a plein de trucs.
Secure rally tackle.
En soi, il n'y avait pas trop de. Pour le 24, ce qui était chiant, c'est bon, j'y vais.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking.
Ce
In
qui
this
est
case, they
chiant.
leave a little too much room on the
Allez,
ground,
bêche-toi.
and the offense is able to
Viens là, 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 tout de suite.
Moi, ce que je trouve chiant dans cette famille, c'est le manque d'enthousiasme, en fait.
Oui.
C'est le fait qu'il n'y ait pas d'aide.
C'est ça. Donc c'est pour ça, de pas, vu que dans ta famille, personne ne fait rien, entre guillemets, c'est là que pour le repas, parce que c'est ton repas le plus chiant, c'est là que chacun fait un truc, chacun ramène un truc, et c'est tout. Tant pis la morue, tant pis la dinde, tant pis le gratin. Fais
Mais bah, pourquoi si c'est moi qui ramène que ça?
de quoi?
Moi, si je ramène un repas chaud.
Parce que là, il y a pas de problème. On enlève tout. Pas de casser les couilles à faire un décor de table. Parce que ça, tu m'en rien à foutre.
Non, mais ça, c'est important.
Voilà, mais.
Oui, ça, c'est important pour moi.
Oui, mais c'est un problème, c'est important pour toi, mais c'est ça qui casse les couilles. Il n'y a pas d'aide, il n'y a rien. Le débarrassage, tout comme ça, il n'y a rien. Donc, assiette en plastique. Et hop, on jette tout. C'est ça le problème. C'est que tu dois déterminer quel est le plus gros problème et tu l'enlèves. C'est quoi le plus gros problème? C'est que personne n'aide. Et donc, qui personne n'aide, qu'est-ce qui t'incombe à toi à faire?
From the 34 now, it's
Parce
first
qu'en fait,
and 10.
il n'y a aucun qui fait chez lui.
Je sais, mais.
Si vous passez
Now,
à la
whistles here. Looks like
Oui,
one of
et
the
donc,
defenders got a head start.
sauf qu'ils ne le feront pas, ils s'en foutent. Donc, deux solutions. Voilà. Première solution, on les invite plus. Deuxième solution, eh ben, on enlève le gros du travail.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's first
À
and
manger,
5.
c'est les assiettes en plastique. Et on jette tout. Et ils vont vite comprendre qu'en fait, il y a un problème. Ah bah ouais, mais dans ce cas-là, le problème, c'est que toi, tu es en contradiction. Tu voudrais un repas de fête, des belles assiettes, des trucs comme ça, mais tu veux qu'ils t'aident. Les deux vont pas ensemble. Non. Bah ouais, mais ils veulent pas. Bah ouais, mais ils veulent pas. Donc en fait, j'essaie de t'expliquer. J'essaie de t'expliquer une chose. Là, tu as des règles du jeu. Les règles du jeu, c'est la base. Ils ne t'aident pas. Et t'as un Noël. Voilà. Essaie de trouver une solution avec tout ça. C'est pas, ils devraient faire comme ça. Non, les règles, elles ont été imposées. Ils ne t'aident pas. Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Voilà la solution. Voilà la question. À toi de trouver la solution.
Off the play fake, it's Minshew. His fullback releasing, and he's gonna bring it in.
Après, pour ton histoire, moi je m'en fous, ça me dérange pas. Hein. De toute façon, moi, Noël maintenant.
Here's a third
Pas pour
down
la
and
petite.
4.
Moi, Noël maintenant. À part pour la petite.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
C'est la neige.
Les gens, ils se rendent compte, finalement, bah, lui, il a un peu la valeur ajoutée.
Ouais.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Man in motion here is Jennings. To the air once more is Minshew. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here.
Moi non plus, quand elle m'en a parlé, je
Elle
me
m'en a parlé comme ça.
To the left side.
Et ils avaient déjà acheté, hein.
Adams has it.
Ils avaient déjà acheté, mais à quel moment ils nous l'ont dit?
To the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to
J'ai dit à
run the
Karen,
same
donc c'est
amount
acté.
of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive,
Elle l'a dit à Karen, donc pour elle, c'est acté. Donc elle achète des cadeaux pour faire un loto, mais c'est pareil pour tout le monde.
Et en fait,
So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Ouais, le soir. Ouais, ils ont toute la journée.
A gain of 6 on first down.
Ou alors si, ça, ouais, ou alors si, ça se fait pendant le repas. De toute façon, tout le monde parle dans son coin, il y a que des groupes parce qu'il fait un loto pendant ce temps-là. Oh, il est d'accord.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
I really like the play call. Sometimes you can catch the defense thinking run, and you can change it up on first down and go pass. The issue is, if you're the quarterback, you've got to get this ball out of your hand. It's either touchdown or out the back of the end zone into the bleachers, because you cannot afford to go backwards when you find yourself in a goal to go.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. They look to throw it with Minshew. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Raiders.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. Motion man is Hyatt. They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. Not much there, maybe a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign.
Shit.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Tiens, il a rien fait.
They'll run once more with Singletary.
Il l'aurait simplement, il l'aurait bouffé déjà.
TJ Edwards there on the stop.
Il a rien fait, hein. Il l'a pas touché. Hein.
Here's 3rd and 7. DeVito. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by TJ Edwards. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house.
Lui, rien à foutre.
Some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have someone...
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Tenez qu'il n'ait pas bouffé le plateau.
Et ça se voit qu'il est comme ça, les deux joueurs.
Ah, et l'autre, j'avais vu avec Nico Capone. J'avais vu, tu m'avais dit.
Carlson now for the extra point.
Ouais, mais j'avais vu. C'est mon bébé. C'est moi, está muy bien. C'est pas marché, toi. C'est pas marché. Tu fais que tomber. Regarde. Tu sais pas marcher, tu fais que tomber. Je regarde, tu fais tomber. Et hop, encore tomber. Et hop, encore tomber. Et hop, et hop, et hop, hop, hop.
They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit.
Ah, et
14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. It'll be stacked up.
C'est aujourd'hui ta fête, maman m'a dit.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic, there hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no
Tu
game.
m'abandonnes comme ça. C'est pas
We'll
cool.
try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw, DeVito. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Moyenne.
To throw, here's DeVito. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Okay, ready? Here's DeVito. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Lost one on the
Oui, mais maman, elle chantait avant toi, je crois.
2nd and 11. Let's go. Back to throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
Maman,
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only
c'est
are you
pas
able to
grave,
put
Ali.
relentless
C'est pas
pressure
grave, mon
play
amour.
after play, but the
Ali, il faut
coverage
que tu
on the back
comprennes.
end
Oh,
is so
Ali.
tight. There's just no
Ouais,
way for the
c'est un peu
quarterback
trop.
to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket.
Dingue, hein.
With the way these guys are pass rushing,
C'est
that's
quand
all
même
the time
dingue.
they need.
There's Jamie Gillen on now, as he's on to punt for the Giants. That is fielded at the 20. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go.
Tête de cochon. Il est où, tête de cochon?
As we get back
Dédé.
underway here on EA Sports.
Oh, oui.
Is Dylan Laube. And he'll be brought down past the
Alissa.
25. Decent field
Oh,
position to
Alissa.
start
Mais
this
que
drive.
fais-tu, Alissa?
As we begin this 3rd quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off. First
Super
and 10.
lapin.
He'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
C'est pour ça que je voulais
Second
parler.
down and 8.
Ok.
Je suis d'accord avec toi.
Ok, super. Non, mais toi, c'est quoi que t'as fait? Tu faisais
Ah,
quoi?
c'est qu'il m'a pris. Oh oui, c'est vrai. Mais j'ai pas fait ça.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Non.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Trop important?
Non, je ne sens pas que ça
Here's
c'est
Minshew
important.
now on 1st and 10.
Bah, si.
Oui,
Go right back to
ah,
Dallas. He's got it again.
c'est important, mais ça
It's going to be
d'autant
taken
plus, je
down
crois qu'à la
right
fin,
at
en fait,
midfield.
ça devient méga fort, que si t'as le vert, voilà, tout double, voilà, machin, ça devient méga fort. Mais je crois que dans notre première, sans sensation, peut-être ça fait, en fait, ça fait plusieurs mois que je fais mieux.
That's Dexter Lawrence in for the Here's a 2nd and 9.
Il est susceptible. Hein.
Here's Minshew. Will get this complete to his tight end Bowers. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
He connects with the open man. That's Myers. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20.
Mon chien, cherche Alissa. Cherche Alissa, elle est où? Elle est où Alissa? Cherche, cherche. Alissa. 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 Et pas une chaussure.
And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive.
C'est quoi? Arrête.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Now here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Warren. And he will dive into the end zone. Jaylen Warren. Touchdown, Raiders. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener.
Attention, tu vas te faire mal. Tu vas te faire mal, Alice, arrête.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go.
Ah, mais c'est dangereux, Alice. T'as fait tomber en arrière. Tu m'as fait peur, là.
Tracy now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson.
Tout arrêté, là.
The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, faking the give. That one knocked away and incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense. In the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Père Lapin. Papin, ouais. L'attaque, Papin. Ça rime pas. Ça rime pas. Faut que ça rime.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
Ouais.
And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
The Raiders offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more.
Allez,
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. He'll manage only a couple. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one. Once again, it's Warren. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll fake the give, and now it's Minshew. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. The Raiders have their punt team out there as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Giants offense ready to take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. This one is caught by Robinson, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up.
The pressure too much, and he goes down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself. But their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is DeVito. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the 1st half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the 2nd half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some 1st downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple. Out of the pistol, Warren. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters. Third down and 9. Man in motion here is Jennings. On 3rd down, they go with Warren. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. The Raiders send their punt team out. Here comes Jackson on the return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Voilà. Il y a beaucoup. Je voulais te dire, il n'y en avait plus, et d'un coup, il y en a beaucoup en fait.
Now DeVito. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10. Back is DeVito. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. The outside caught by Neighbors. And he will get into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants get back in it. It is 21-7. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And they have done all you could ask for. Closing in on a road victory to start the campaign. They try to finish things off here in quarter number 4. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They're going to go play action now with Minshew. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, here's Minshew. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll try and throw with Minshew. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They pick up 17 through the air. 1st down, Vegas.
Chef de conduit.
Now Minshew. He's got that complete to Knox. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw, DeVito. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. DeVito. That's taken in.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Allez, c'est pour casser la vitre, ça. Ça sert à rien.
Minshew. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but just...
And this one is blocked.
De Mario. Moi, je vais prendre ma douche. Et toi, tu vas faire quoi? Tu vas te laver aussi? Tu te laves les fesses un peu, hein? Bah, si. Ouais. Pour être bien sûr de tout enlever. Souviens-toi la photo, souviens-toi les bébêtes. Vous les enlevez complètement.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. To throw, here's DeVito. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now, a big third down. Here's DeVito. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Oui, je dis, il y en a plein qui le faisaient. Mais ils le savent très bien.
Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. Now, second and inches.
Ah ouais, trop belle.
They'll look to throw again. That is hauled in at the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Papa d'amour. Non, je suis ton papa d'amour. Je suis ton papa d'amour.
Recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets to go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick. Not much of a chance.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. So, this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.
Et oh, tu te calmes. Une bouchette, je vais remettre une bouchette. Ah, attention bébé, pardon. Ça va mon amour? Pardon mon cœur. Ça va?